Hello again, guys. It's Daniel again. How are you guys doing today? I'm doing just fine. It's November 17th, 2013, where I live, 12:31 in the morning. Yeah, I know it's already past midnight, but I woke up late this morning, and I'm not sleepy yet. And plus, I'm a 23-year-old college kid. You know, most college students stay up late anyway, so I think I'm pretty normal. Um, Most college kids don't go to sleep until 1 or 2 o'clock, so I don't find that surprising whatsoever. Everyone else in the house is asleep. My dad just left for work, and I just got done with all my homework. I don't really have any other homework to do or to work on for now, so I'm a little bored at the moment, and I'm just going to try to do something fun. Um, so I'm going to do the accent tag. Um, yeah, the accent tag, some of you guys probably already know what the accent tag is. Basically, the accent tag is where an, a YouTube uploader reads a list of words and answers a series of questions. I've been watching videos of people doing the accent tag, and I'm going to do the exact same thing because I think the accent tag thing is cool. Basically, in case you guys were wondering, the purpose of the accent tag is so that people can learn more about other dialects and other languages. Because, you know, as you you know, as you guys know, even here in the United States alone, there are different ways of pronouncing things, or different rules of grammar. There are different vocabularies. So, you know, um, it's a good way to learn more about different dialects. Watching accent tag videos. Um, I've pretty much seen accent tag videos of every single U.S. state, even Alaska and Hawaii, and even other countries, like the Philippines. I'm Filipino, and my parents are from the Philippines, so um, I'm kind of interested in the Filipino. Well, I am interested in the Filipino culture, and I've seen a few Filipinos do the accent tag already. I'm not from the Philippines, though. My parents are, but I was born here in the States, born and raised here in the States. I live in Jacksonville, Florida, to be exact. And so I'm gonna, as you can tell from the title of this video, I'm gonna do an accent tag for Jacksonville, Florida. I am aware that my accent and my vocabulary is not exactly representative of Jacksonville, Florida, but I've spent most of my life in Florida. Um, I'm originally from California, but I moved here. I've been living in Jacksonville since June of 2001, so I've spent most of my life here in Florida. So um, I think I do have some influence from Florida English. But anyway, that's just a bit about me. Um, I'm going to go ahead and do the accent tag now. I'll try, well, first of all, I know I'm talking softly, and I know it might be hard to hear what I'm saying, but, as I said, everyone else in the house is asleep, and I don't want to wake them up. And so if you have a hard time listening to what I'm saying, just go ahead and turn up the volume. Give you guys a reminder in the description area to just turn up the volume if you can't hear me, or use headphones. If As long as you shouldn't, as long as you turn up the volume or use headphones, you shouldn't have any trouble hearing what I'm saying. So that's why I'm talking softly. This is my fourth video on YouTube, and I did the same thing in my first three videos. I just talk softly in all of my videos so far because I just don't want to disturb anyone else in the house. So same deal with this one. Just, if you have trouble hearing me, just go ahead and turn up that volume, and you should be able to hear me. All right, but anyway, enough of that. I'll go ahead and do the accent tag now. So here it is. I'll try to read the word. I have the words in front of me and the questions in front of me as well. It's right here. I'm ready to go. I'll try to do this as quickly as I can. So, I think that's the best way to do this accent tag is to just read the words naturally, so that, don't, you shouldn't really think about pronouncing these words. Just read it quickly so that your pronunciations will be as natural as possible, if you know what I mean. You want to say these how you naturally would. So if you guys end up doing this yourself, don't think about how to pronounce these words. Just read this list quickly so that it'll come out naturally. So you can get an accurate view of the way you talk. All right, so here, again, this is the way I would pronounce it. So here's a list. And I'll include the list in the description box so you guys can follow along. So we're going to start off with the first word, and I'll let you know when I'm done. Again, read the description box. Everything's down there. Here goes. On, roof, root, wash, oil, theater, iron, salmon, caramel, fire, water, sure, data, ruin, crayon, New Orleans, pecan, both, again, probably, spitting image, Alabama, lawyer, coupon, mayonnaise, syrup, pajamas, caught, naturally, aluminum, envelope. Those are the words. I tried to pronounce them as naturally as possible. So I think that's how I pronounce them. So I don't know if that's how a typical Jacksonville resident would say them, but that's the way I say them. So, all right, now for the questions. One, what is it called when you throw toilet paper on a house? I didn't even know people did that, so I don't really have a term for that, so I'm just going to go ahead and skip that question. Two, what is the bug that when you touch it, it curls into a ball? I have no idea what that insect is. Three, what is a bubbly carbonated drink called? I call it soda, but occasionally I use the term soft drink. So either soda or soft drink, but usually it's soda. What do you call gym shoes? Number four. It depends. When I'm talking to an American, I say sneakers because that's what Americans call them, sneakers. But when I'm with Filipinos, we don't really call them sneakers. We call them rubber shoes, believe it or not. I have no idea why we don't call them sneakers and why we call them rubber shoes instead. But that's what Filipinos call them. So either sneakers or rubber shoes. Number five, what do you say to address a group of people? I know most people in Jacksonville say y'all, but I don't say y'all, I say you guys. So my answer to number five is you guys. Number six, what do you call the kind of spider that has an oval-shaped body and extremely long legs? A daddy long legs. I don't know anyone who doesn't call it daddy long legs. Everyone I know calls it daddy long legs, so I don't even know why this question's on this list. Number seven, what do you call your grandparents? I just call them grandpa and grandma. Some Filipinos say lolo and lola, but I just say grandpa and grandma. Number eight, what do you call the wheel contraption in which you carry groceries at the supermarket? I call it a shopping cart. It's pretty self-explanatory. Number nine, what do you call it when rain falls when the sun is shining? I know some people call it a sun shower. I've heard of the word sun shower before, but personally, I don't really call it. I don't use the word sun shower. I know it exists. I know what a sun shower is, but I don't. It's not. I don't use the word, so I myself don't have a term for it. So no term for number nine. And number 10, what is the thing that you change the TV channel with? A remote control. So there's my accent tag, guys. See, I said you guys, right? So yeah, basically, I just did this out of boredom, but I also did this because I saw everyone else on YouTube doing this, and I thought it was fun. So why not do it myself? Maybe I can get my friends or my family to do the same thing. Who knows? But yeah, that's basically it. I don't know when I'll make my next YouTube video, but hopefully it's sometime soon. All my previous YouTube video was actually a video of me reading a passage from a book. and the idea was the same, to get a glimpse of how my accent sounded like. Because I've been interested in accents and languages lately, and uh, I don't know if you guys go on the internet a lot, but there's this one PhD student at North Carolina University. His name is Joshua Katz, and recently he compiled a series of 122 maps that basically those 122 maps show the different dialects. Um, they're you know his reasoning. The purpose of creating those 122 maps was to map out America's dialects. Um, so if you guys don't know what I'm talking about or who Joshua Katz is, just type in Joshua Katz 122 maps on Google, and you'll know what I'm talking about. Um, his data is based on Bert Vo. His data is based on a study by Bert Vo. He's a Harvard linguistics professor who decided to do a linguistics survey in 2002. And Bert Vo just asked a series of 122 questions to Americans in all regions, and you know, he basically collected data from that survey, and Joshua Katz based his maps on the survey that Bert Vo did. So, um, and Joshua Katz's maps were released earlier this year, I think in April or May, and they went viral on the internet. And I saw my Facebook friends posting Joshua Katz's maps on Facebook. And when I saw them post his maps, that's when I got interested in regional accents and dialects and the English language and how there are so many variations of the English language. That's when I started getting interested in dialects, and once I started getting interested in dialects, that's when I learned more about things like the accent tag. So that's how I got interested in this thing. So, yep, that's pretty much the accent tag. Go ahead and if you want, go ahead and do this yourself. I think it's fun. Why not? And I'll see you guys next time. All right. Bye-bye.